All right, so this first topic is RiverCamp, and RiverCamp is a big event that happens in kind of South England every year. All of these churches get together and we camp for a week. Not by a river though, interestingly enough. There's no water to be seen anywhere. But it's a lot of fun. They have speakers come in from all over the place. They have great worship. It's just a time to come together with your church and hang out with them, have community with them, and so much community, so much actual living life with them, because you wake up and one of your coworkers is right across the grass from you, and on the other side is one of the people from the worship team, and down the other way is one of your students and all of that. But oh man, it was so much fun. I actually volunteered because that meant I got in for free, and for an intern, free is always better. And so what I did is I worked on the production team for the whole week. So myself and one of the other guys from our church got there on Monday, and it started on Wednesday. So we were there for quite a while, and we helped set up the stage. Thankfully I didn't have to help rig the lights because I know nothing about that. But I got to help rig some of the video equipment, some of the sound, move things around. It was really hard to get out of bed the next morning because that was quite the workout. But it was fantastic. And so then during the whole week, what my role is what they call the video switch technician, which sounds a lot cooler than it actually is, because pretty much what I do is, big conferences, churches, they have the big screens on the side. You see the camera, and then it might go to Bible verses or a video or something. I was the person in charge of pushing the buttons that made the screen switch from video to text or video, or like a video, not cameras, but videos. I know, pretty exciting, right? Not really. I literally just sat there and then boop, okay, and boop, all right, taking that one out, boop. And that's literally what I did the entire week. But it was great because I got to sit behind the stage and watch all of the worship, all of the speakers, and which was great because we had a guy called Sean Bowles, who's actually from California. If you guys have never looked him up, I highly suggest it. He has an amazing gift of prophecy and words of knowledge, and he just has a really great way of explaining just your identity in the kingdom and how that works and your calling on your life and stepping into that. He just has a real gift for showing people that. We had several other fantastic speakers and worship leaders, and yeah, it was great. They had all kinds of activities. One of my favorite was the daily ice cream truck that came by. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm not much of a sugar person, but the two sugary things that I almost can never say no to is ice cream and donuts. Yeah, so there you go. You know something about me now. So the ice cream truck was a real treat because it was very hot pretty much the whole week. I got super tan, and even more than I did when I went to Mexico in July, which was amazing. And yeah, so that was great. But just spending time with people, hanging out, laying in the sun, talking, chatting, sleeping in the tent, except I had quite the spider infestation in my tent. Thankfully, it had like these little detachable pods that I could close, so they couldn't get into where I was sleeping or where my things were, but I'd walk into my tent, there'd be like 20 spiders hanging down from my ceiling. Great times. No. There was many spider massacres during that week, so sorry, spider family. Oh well. And so by the end of the week, I was exhausted, but I was really happy, just full of good word and hanging out with my Vine Life family. And yeah, that was really good. So that was one of the highlights of August.